Hello everybody out here on YouTube. It is I here with Beautiful Beauty. Gonna be doing a product review. Gonna be revisiting one of my favorite all-time hair masks. One of my favorites. Yes, I know I have a lot of favorites, but honestly there's a lot more fails than there are favorites. So I always want to go back to and re-mention and re-talk about the ones that actually work, and I love this stuff. I have used this. I can't even tell you guys. I can't even tell you guys how long. Just a few years. I've used it a few years. I do. I like it. I really, really do. And when I run out of this, I kind of almost panic because I go upstairs and I look in all my bathrooms. I look in my showers. I go in my beauty room. I look to search if I have a backup jar. It's like, do I have a backup unit of this? And then when I get out of it, I almost kind of panic. Anyhow, this is the brand. I don't know if it's pronounced, however, Vatika. And I know a lot of times I see it listed as D-A-B-U-R, Debur Vatika. And yeah, so that's the brand. This is what it looks like. And as far back as I can probably really remember the last few years, I think it's always been in this green light jar. Okay, so this is the egg protein hair mask. And this is a product of India. I absolutely love skincare and hair care products from the country of India. I mean, they are unbelievably, I absolutely love them. I love to buy and try skincare and hair care, mainly hair care products, mostly from other countries, just to see what there is to offer, what there is to try. And I love their hair products. I love their shampoos. I love their conditioners. I love their hair mask. Like I said, I do love their skincare as well. I love their hair oils. They make really wonderful hair care products from the wonderful country of India. But anyhow, so this is where this product originated from. Okay, and I will link it up the down bar below, and it's never expensive. It's never costly. I mean, it's really economically affordable. And, okay, guys, I'm a licensed cosmetologist. I'm a hairdresser. I'm a hairstylist. I'm a hair magician. I work magic. That's one of my 3 professional level jobs on top of all my 5 college degrees. And, there's a lot of brands that are hyped up and overpriced, and they simply just don't work. I mean, like Orbe. Talk to me about Orbe. Ask me if I'm a fan of Orbe. Okay? No. It's overpriced. I don't like the smell of it. It does not work at all for my hair. And there's a few others, But of course, there's good brands that are very pricey, like Aveda, and that's good stuff, and even more mediocre price products, Redken, very good products. But still, honestly, I will say I do think this stuff works better. This mask is the bomb. The bomb. Do you remember back in the day, like when I was a kid, everybody used to say, when I was little, everybody used to say thebomb.com. And it's funny how things like that will just stick with you. And I want to say, this is thebomb.com. You know what I mean? I'd hear that when I was like 4 or 5 years old. But anyhow, let me tell you exactly what the label says here, if I can. So it says Vatika Naturals, egg protein. And let me see. I have to actually pick it up and kind of move it here. Okay, it says egg protein, deep conditioning hair mask for damaged and split hair. It has egg and honey in it. Okay, can you see? And the jar is huge. This jar is, I don't know how many ounces. Okay, but it is huge. This is definitely the larger jar. Now, typically when I buy it, sometimes I will accidentally buy the smaller jar. This time I went in and got the larger jar. So I don't know. That's definitely probably about, by looking, at least 6 to 8 ounces. Be like 6 to 8 U.S. ounces. You know what I mean? Okay, let me show you what the mask looks like. Okay, this is what it looks like. Now, it's not the most appealing appearance-wise. It doesn't look beautiful. It kind of looks yucky. It kind of looks gross. It kind of looks thick and mucky and all that. And it is. It is a very thick, rich hair mask. And I will say on this product, you do not have to go heavy-handed. You guys know I always go heavy-handed just because I overuse products. And I've been addicted to hair products since I was 10, 11 years old. Well, Actually, I started using hair care extensively when I was about 8 years old. By the time I was 11 years old, I was a full blown aficionado of Sally's Beauty Supply, Walgreens, CVS, Hollywood beauty supply stores, anything like that. I was a full blown little expert at technically about 11, but I started at 8. Okay, so but anyhow, this is a thick mask. It does not take much of the mask. Now, the very first few times I started using it a few years ago, I would go heavy-handed just because it's a habit. It's kind of habitual for me to kind of overuse my products, So I went in with too much. So don't go in with too much because it will weigh your hair down if you put too much in, obviously. Now, start out slow, start out light-handed with it, see how your hair likes it, how your hair adapts to it. And the next time you need deep conditioning treatment, if you need more, then obviously increase your usage. But don't jump in there and go heavy-handed like I did the first few times because I totally weighed my hair down. And then I had to realize there's a learning curve to it because this is very thick, it's very rich, it's very gooey, it's very heavy. It's a very heavy hair mask. And you don't need a lot of it, okay, to do magic for your hair. You just don't need a lot of it. So how I use it, this is how I use it. Okay, well, I know the directions will always differentiate between the way I use something and the way it tells you to use something, just because my hair is not your average everyday hair. My hair has a mind of its own, right? It just does, technically. So I shampoo my hair. After I shampoo my hair, I gently towel dry my hair. And then after I do that, I apply like a daily conditioner, just a regular daily good quality hair conditioner, which I do that. Leave that in for about 2 to 5 minutes, okay? And then I rinse that out, gently squeeze all the excess water out of my hair. Then I gently towel dry my hair again. Then I apply this mask. I start at the ends and work up. I never put this product above my ear lobes. So like I start at the ends of my hair down where the length is and work up. I start from the bottom up. I get about to where like my earlobes are, say like where I would be wearing earrings. But if you're like me, I never shower with earrings. I've also got kind of like a little, it's just, I don't know, to me that's just kind of nasty. I don't know, a little germaphobe type deal with that. And I never wear my earrings in the shower. I see people do that all the time. I'm like, I can't do that because products get stuck on the earring, around the earring, under the earring, and then you kind of don't properly get your earlobes or your ears cleansed, and I like scrubbing my ears, But anyhow, off subject, once again, it happens with me often, in case you didn't know it. But I stop where my earlobes start, say like if I were wearing earrings, where my earrings would be. I never go above that because this will definitely give you greasy scalp. It'll weigh your hair down. And it'll grease out your roots. And you don't want your roots and your scalp to be greased out and your hair to lay that flat or be that weighed down. So yeah, I start at the bottom and work up. And always, anytime you're using a hair mask, always start at the bottom and work your way up. Because after all, you guys, everybody's hair is dead protein. I don't care, who you are, where you come from. The fact of the matter is, people's hair is dead protein. And I hear some people say this. I think it's so funny in the in the hairstyling community. I hear some people say, "Oh, well, your hair's dead." Well, technically, everybody's hair is dead. That is what it is. It grows out. It's dead protein. Okay, so that's what your hair is. And this is comprised of egg protein. So if you need that extra protein in your hair to say like fill in those gaps and holes in your hair, because the way the cortex of your hair and the way the cuticle is, especially the way the cuticle of the hair lays, there are like holes that are almost porous and kind of like drilled into the cuticle, because those are like gaps and spots that need to be filled in with protein. So there are certain parts of the hair, even though everybody's hair is technically dead protein, there's some spots and some porous holes within our hair strands within the cuticle that need to be filled in with protein. So if your hair is, say, you have a protein overload, I don't recommend using this. If you are super sensitive, your hair is super sensitive to protein, I definitely don't recommend it. Now, if you are like me and you have like dry hair, frizzy hair, naturally wavy hair, and I have a few pin straight pieces of hair in the back, so I kind of have unevenly textured hair. What this does for me in those spots where that might be more porous like, and I need the protein to fill in those gaps within the hair strands, it does that. So for me, my hair loves it. And I have color treated hair, I have frizzy hair, I have unevenly textured hair, mostly wavy hair, a few pin straight pieces are in there. I have very long hair, I have very thick hair, I have a lot of hair. Sometimes it will literally run me crazy. It's like, I got too much hair. I need a hair chop. I need a haircut, and then I cut my own hair and all that, because usually I am my own stylist. And it seems like every time I have trusted other stylists with my hair, it goes south. Okay. It goes sour. So I try to stick with the regime and the routine and the rigmarole of it and do my own hair. So if you need protein, this is definitely going to be for you guys. Now, once again, this is a product. It's not just for girls or, us girls or us ladies, us women. It is also for men as well. And the smell, it smells pretty nice. It has a honey smell to it, kind of like an undertone of honey. So definitely, you guys, the handsome gentleman here on my channel, you will love this product as well. But if you're going to go in with a lot of the product, be careful. You will weigh your hair down, especially if you're a man and you have shorter hair. Now, if you are a long-haired man, it's okay. Use a regular amount. But if you have short hair and a short traditional male haircut, then go very light with this. Okay, maybe even just a few fingertipfuls of it. Rub your fingers in there. Rub your fingers together and kind of finger comb it through your hair. Definitely work on the ends of your hair where you need it the most, and it works great. So it's for guys and girls, and it's for all of us. It has a nice honey fragrance to it. So for the male audience, I have 70-something% male subscribers, you guys, which I absolutely love because I love being able to have and to maintain and welcome everybody to my channel. And so, yes, I have 70-something% of male, audience here. And I just want to say that because I get a lot of questions from you guys, and the men will ask, hey, does this have a girly smell? Does it smell like roses? Does it smell like, cupcakes? Does it smell like, hibiscus, plumerias? Does it have a girly fragrance to it? So not at all. This is definitely another unisex product. It just smells like honey. And I will say the smell does not linger. It does not stay with you. It diminishes. It goes away and it's gone once you rinse it out. So you're not going to smell like the product for the next hour or the next day. Okay. So don't worry about that happening. I'm going to just flip the jar over kind of quickly here and let you kind of see the ingredients if you can. I'm using a different camera, so it's kind of like, you get used to doing one thing in life and then you do things a little different, and sometimes it's like you adapt as you go along, and it might not come out like you want it to come out. So hopefully it's focused in enough and you can see. Hopefully. Okay, I'll try. Hopefully you can see. Okay, let me take a big drink, you guys. My sinuses are just, they're draining. It's disgusting. Okay. Okay, I will say the after effects of this stuff, OMG. And I think I forgot to tell you earlier. I was telling you how I use it. I will tell you this. I have to leave this on a minimum of 30 minutes at least. Okay. I know the instructions say less time than that, but like I said, for me and my hair, 30 minutes works like a charm. So I shampoo my hair, I condition my hair, then I put this hair mask on, I leave it on for 30 minutes, okay? And it does magic. So let me see if I can see what the directions technically say on here. Actually, I can't even see the directions. The print is so darn small, but I believe it says about 15 minutes. I think it says like 5 to 15 minutes, I think. But whatever it does say for that, for me, I do disregard that. Like I said, 30 minutes. So after 30 minutes of using this, it's like simple magic. It's really simply magic. It's like softness, smoothness, shininess to the hair, manageability, no tangles. I could put that comb right through my hair. It's just heavenly. Absolutely recommend it. I love you girls. I love you guys. I love every single one of you. I thank you for your time. Bye, gorgeous.